Hello everyone. I think I'm a little early. My computer is updating itself, so I don't have my clock on right here. So I just thought I'd turn this on and wait for just a minute to see who comes in. We are live here at stampinginthevalley.com, and welcome to my craft room. My name is Joanne. I'm very happy to be here every Sunday afternoon at 3 and go over some cards, some fantastic things that are going on with Stampin' Up, just everything. So I'm really happy. I see 2 people are on here already. Let me make sure that I can get things, you know, like notification. Here we go. Okay. So there we go. Hi, happy Sunday. Hi, Joanne, how are you? Happy Sunday is right. It is raining here. I think last Sunday it was snowing. So I'm very happy. Hi, Lisa. I can't believe you're watching with everything going on up there. We'll talk later or text later. So, okay, let's begin. I was looking online. I always look toward the end of the holiday catalog about what to do about some gifts maybe that you're like, oh my gosh, I forgot to buy this for that one. Sunny here in Colorado. Oh my goodness, I bet it's beautiful out there. Snow on the mountains and sunny in the valley. I've always heard that it's just beautiful. I've never been there. So so I did a video this weekend and we did the Christmas crackers, and those make fantastic little stocking stuffers right here. Hi Marja, nice to see you. And so I made these, and they are stuffed with candy kisses. And that's on a video on my website. Please excuse my website for that's a video on my YouTube channel. Please excuse my website. I've had a little bit of trouble with it, and the people that helped me with it, they were kind enough to get me out of trouble immediately. So they're fantastic Integrant services. I love them. They really help. That was great. The crackers. Yes, the crackers are fantastic, and they're fun and fast. So needless to say, I am 3 weeks now backed up on my website with posting on there. I have some time off over the holidays, so I'll get it caught up then. So let's talk about these little books. I'm looking on, the internet, just kind of scrolling through, seeing what, I think that maybe, you guys and I can do, what kind of videos I can do. And I ran across this book. It is made with envelopes. I've modified it for our medium-sized envelopes. The girl that does it is Buckeye Inklings. So you guys go and check her out and subscribe to her channel also. She's a fantastic demonstrator. But I got this idea from her, and just bear with me. This might be a little bit long. We've got a lot of little pieces to do, but to make a book, it's really not that long. I had fun last night making these too. I had a ball. I used the farmhouse paper with these and some of the burlap, and then I just made a little tag on the front, just cute as can be. And so let's just open one of these. They're made with envelopes. Now, I have a pile of what I call my boo-boo envelopes, and they are envelopes that are like this. Okay, I got ink on them. Maybe I see the ink that's on this one. What a mess. Okay, I would never send these. So there's something wrong with some of every one of these envelopes. So I can't throw them away. And I've had them for years. Finally now, there's something to do with them. These are fantastic. I will save every one of my envelopes from now on. And then, you don't have to do just a Christmas book with this. This is fantastic for Valentine's Day. You could put recipes in it. You can make a recipe book out of it. You could do, like, if somebody buys a new house, something like that. So here, this is the flap of the envelope right here. And as we open it up, we've made different pouches. Isn't this adorable? Isn't that sweet? Now, I made this like a card. You could put a picture out here, and everybody could sign this, and that could be the card. I made a tag right here. I colored the truck. I love that truck. Me and that truck. I love that truck. So I colored the little truck with my Stampin' Blends. There's the to and from. The to and from comes from the Sincerely Santa, and I just cut this out with the stitched framelits. The stitch framelits, all of our stitch framelits, and now coming in the occasions catalog, we have another size or another shape of framelits. So if it's not triangle and it's not circle and it's not square, you guess, okay? So that's what's coming out, and they're stitched, and I am just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait. So I made a little pocket here, and then here I just covered it so that you could put pictures, or you could put your own, hi Roxanne, good to see you, Roxanne. You could put your own pictures here, or you could even get a piece of Very Vanilla, do some journaling. She made this little flap here that I just fell in love with. Look at that. It's just interactive. I love it. I put my very last galvanized clip here. I cut this out from the Farmhouse framelits. That's the little tag, and so I left it blank because then that's a journaling tag. You can put a picture back here, or whatever you'd like. Now with this one was my first one, so I kind of put things together. It came out okay, but there's another way to get another pocket here. I went back and I watched her video again. I'm going to teach you that way this time. But look at how sweet that is. Just 3 envelopes, just like that. I made the little spine. Oh my gosh, that is just so much fun. I did the belly band with our beautiful, I love this burlap striped ribbon, and it just keeps it together. So nice. Just like that. All right, just like that. Love that. Hi Lisa, very nice to see you. Thank everyone, thank you so much for stopping in with me. If I missed your comments, I'm sorry. I'm gonna get into doing this. Now this one here, let me show you this. I did again with the Farmhouse paper. I just used different paper, different ways. I used scrap. I just kind of went wild with it because I had the base down pat. So when we open this up, the tag should go here, all right, in the front. And again, I did my little truck, and I did the to and from. I just made a very simple tag right there. And then here's the card on that side. Then when you flip the page, I made this a little smaller because I put DSP behind here and I wanted the stripes to show. So I just made that a little smaller. Her idea, but my dimensions. So if you hear anything, it's the Roomba. See, it vacuums, I craft. That's the best thing to do. Then here, look at that. I did the house. Isn't that adorable? I love this Farmhouse set. I'm gonna really miss this catalog, and I have to admit a little frustration as a demonstrator with this. They were running out of things so fast. It's almost like I couldn't keep up, so, which, I mean, hey, that's not a bad thing. I'm glad everybody loved the product, but when I am waiting for things that are back ordered for a month, I know my customers are waiting, and I just really got a little frustrating there. I mean, everything's okay now, but wow, it really went wild. I have a feeling the occasions catalog with the celebration catalog will do the same thing. So very, very fun. Okay, so that's that. Now, this is a book that I made. I wanted to show you guys last year. This is for a customer of mine ordered this, and I really went wild with it. I just wanted to show you. This is closed with what's called a zutter. You can cut it, and it comes with these wire little rings right here, and it squishes it in. It holds a book together fantastically, and just embellish with as much ribbon and ribbon. The more ribbon, the better. So I used this set right here, Isn't that adorable? I made tags. Now let me tell you, this was an endeavor. I started the videos and I got really sidetracked. Well, I was doing a craft fair. I didn't do a craft fair this year. So I finally finished her book this year. So here's the tree, background paper. All the cardboard is from the back of our paper, our 12 by 12 paper. And then I've cut it and colored and covered it with DSP. And here is little tags in here. And I use the bags here. I put clips here so that you could clip on a picture, or you could journal and clip something there also with a picture. More tags, more pockets, more cutie stuff. You know, you could put just a little journal up here. You know, grandma's cookies were delicious. You could do that. And just a blank page just to put some pictures. You always have to have blank, colorful, but blank in a book. Just so that when you go to get your pictures developed, or you develop them yourself, you know, if you have like a Canon little thing, I've got a little Canon thing that I like to develop. But I put these little elves here on that bag. Didn't they come cute? So just embellish when you do a book. But I wanted to show you guys that book that I had done last year. Anyway, let's get on with this. Hello, Kimberly. Very nice to see you. So sure yes. Oh my goodness. Yes. Who is this? Yes, Lily. Yes. I do believe everybody loves frogs. So cute. Sorry that the camera's moving. I do believe the frogs will sell out. Yes. That is one great thing about being a demonstrator. Lily is one of my downlines. She signed up under me. Understand though, folks, I am not a pushy salesperson. I want you guys to craft and have fun. I know Stampin' Up! Has, you know, quotas and everything, but there's ways around that. I've talked about it in other videos. You know, you could always get the kit for $99. You get $125 worth of product, especially if you're thinking about signing up, you know, or ordering from the Occasions catalog. This is a great time to sign up because you get the discount. And then you get a 20% discount. So, but if you ever get close to like not meeting your quota or whatever, I don't hound you about anything. If you guys, I have a lot of people that let things drop for a day and then they sign right back up with me and they get the special again. They get the $125 worth of product for $99. So, you know, but that's a way to be what I call a crafting demonstrator. I happen to be a demonstrator that loves to show you and share and do this kind of thing with you guys. It kind of turned out into a little business for me. I'm so happy for that, and appreciate every one of you for that. So let's get to these envelopes. Anyway, you need 3, whether they're marked on or not. Mine are, they're boo-boo envelopes is what I call them. See, I had my hand in the ink there. Whatever happened there, and then this is stamped upside down. So they're definitely boo-boo envelopes. You take one of them. There are medium-sized envelopes, and what you're going to do is open it up, open the flap, place it on your table where the bottom of the envelope is to the left. Take your next envelope, flap open, and feed that flap into this part of the envelope. Watch. This is really simple once you get it down pat. Okay, make sure it closes and it's snug up here and even out here. All right, so this is the first part of it. We're going to use our Tombow, and you want to glue this down inside. So I'm just going to squeeze out a little bit of my Tombow here. And you want to apply it to the envelope, and then like I apply it up here a little bit. You don't need much. I might have even got too much there. It's going to squish out a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to cover this anyway. Okay, now we want to shut that part. This side we want to leave open because that is going to make a pocket for us. So here we've kind of started our book. Now we're going to take this part of the envelope and close it onto the part that's down. Okay, just take it and close it. Close it to the left. Then you're going to take your next envelope with your closure to the right and open. Open toward you, okay? Open part toward you. We're going to make another pocket. this is going to adhere to this right here. So we want to put our glue here. Yes, inking boo-boos. I know. My boo-boos. It is. I have inking boo-boos. But you know, I've had these envelopes in a pile. I'm telling you, I add to it, okay? And I've had these envelopes in a pile for years. And now I finally have something to do with them. I so appreciate her uploading a video like that. Now you want to take this envelope and you want to place it right there to where you're even top, even bottom, all right? Just like that. Now, do you see how now our book is coming together just like that? Isn't that lovely? So you'll have a cover, you'll have the flap, you'll have a page, you'll have a pocket, you'll open it up, you'll have a page, and then we're gonna have a pocket right here. So much fun. Okay, now, we wanna make sure that this is down, okay? See that where that is lifting a little bit? I really want to sneak some Tombow in there because you really need this down. Put it on the flap, not on your envelope here. Put it on the flap. Just like that. Okay. All right, now you're going to take this and flip it over so that the flap is open and to the left. Now, here we go with some measurements. The piece for the cover, for the long part of the cover here is, and you cut one, is 7 inches by 5 3/4. 7 inches by 5 3/4 for the cover, the long part with the flap, you cut 1. Now we're going to attach this. Where as I go through, I'll give you measurements and we'll just keep working with it. Okay, again, we want to put our Tombow on. Thank you, Roxanne. I love this. This is a fantastic way to get rid of DSP, you know, leftover paper. We're going into a new catalog. And it is a fantastic way. It's like, oh my gosh, I didn't buy a gift for so-and-so. It will not, it won't take you an hour to put one of these together in the craft room. You don't even have to go to Walmart. So, and somebody would love to have this. What if it was your grandma? Some people are so hard to buy for, you know, and you make them something from your heart like this. Now, you want to put this right up to the seam. See this seam right here on on this bottom flap? You want to put this right here. Right onto that seam. And again, with the Tombow, you've got a little wiggle room and we want to press. Just like that. Now flip it over and just keep pressing. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Oh, I'm so happy with that. Okay. We're a little over here, so we want to just take our snips and we're going to come up the side and around, and you're going to cut out, just cut out by the envelope. Just trim to the envelope. Doesn't take a second, honest guys. Right here, I've got my nice new snips. Ooh, they're so sharp. Wow, I didn't realize how dull the other ones were. Okay, now when you cut, see how I'm rolling the paper and then closing the scissor? That's how I get around a corner when you fussy cut. That's how you get around a corner nicely without having chopped edges. So on this corner again, you watch me again, okay? I'm a little awkward because I'm over the camera here. Okay, sorry. Okay, right here. Now watch. I'm going to turn the project. I'm going to continue to close the scissors, but I'm turning the project, not the scissors. Now then you can go ahead and cut down, okay? Just like that. Now, this piece right here is going to get covered. But first what we want to do, let's fold it on the score line of the envelope. She does some measuring. I don't measure, you know, guys, I kind of don't measure. And I'm just going to go ahead and fold this up here about 1/8 of an inch. You can score it on your scoreboard if you want to, 1/8 of an inch. I just fold it like this. It comes out just fine. So you kind of want 2 score lines right here. The fold of the envelope and then the thing that we just did. And let me get my bone folder. And we want to burnish this down. All right, like that. And then this. Let me show you what this does when we do that. It makes this right here a little square so that it'll take the thickness of whatever that you put in here. Tags, you know, little stuff like that. That's all you're trying to do, is just make this to accept that just a little bit better on the edges, okay? All right, now we want to cover this. How beautiful. And you're gonna need, there's 2 flaps to cover, I believe. Let me see here. Or 1 flap to cover. Yes, because we already covered this. So I'm sorry, this is a 1. You need 1 piece, not 2. Let me change that. 1 piece of 2.5 by 6 for the flap. 1 piece of 2.5 by 6 for the flap. So we're gonna move that aside. And then this, what you want to do, again with Tombow, actually what she did was she put some sticky strip here. And I'm gonna do that because you have to fold on this and you really want it to adhere. If not, I did another one with Tombow. It held, but I understand her thinking with the sticky strip. And it's very simple. Just tear it. And I'm going to put it right up to, I'll show it to you, right up to this fold, the first fold of the envelope, the actual envelope fold, not the fold that we made, the actual envelope fold right there. Now, what we want to do is pick this up and then add your Tombow. Hello, Judith Ann. Good afternoon. How are you? I hope you're doing well today. We are having fun making this brag book, recipe book, whatever you want to stick in it, you can stick in it. Now you're going to take your piece that was 2.5 by 6 and you're going to place it right on top of that sticky strip. Be careful, guys. The sticky strip, it means it, okay? It is really a sticky strip. So what I do is I line it up kind of on this side, on your side of the crease, just a hair. I make sure that I've got that right there, and then I press it down. See how I'm just this side of the crease? Hi, Anne. Nice to see you. So right there, and we're going to just press. Now again, with this, we want to trim again. I would probably press and let that hold just for a second, but for just the sake of time. Now watch me again on this corner. I've got the scissor open and I'm moving the project and I'm closing the scissor at the same time. You will not get a choppy edge that way. Then I'm going to come down here and I'm just going to cut. Okay, now again, on that corner, I'm right there. On that corner, I'm closing the scissor and I'm turning the project. And as soon as I make the turn, then, you know, then you can go at it with the scissors again. But there we go. Beautiful. Okay, now, do you see how our book is coming together? Isn't that so pretty? And we have, now what we want to do is fold this again on that, and you already have it marked out here because we've scored it, or we've at least burnished it. Go ahead and fold it again on that line. It'll be very easy, and use your bone folder, whatever you have, to press it down. Now you will still have that square, and it's even getting more square. Isn't that cute? Oh, just adorable. Okay. Front covers. Let's go through that. The front cover, Okay, we did the large part of the cover. That was 7, this part here, okay, was 7 by 5 3/4. That's what we did there. Now we want the pages, the covers right here. So let me get here. Okay, here, I've got inside. We want 4 inside pieces. They are cut at 4 1/4 by 5 5/8. 4 of them. 4 pieces, 4 1/4 by 5 5/8. All right, right there. Now, this is for the inside pieces, and we need 4 of those. The outside cover here, we need 1, is 4 3/8, that's this way, by 5 3/4 this way. The inside ones have dimensions that are a little bit shorter so that we can close it. But on the cover, I want full coverage and I want my snowman on there. So this cover, 1 piece, cut 1 at 4 3/8 by 5 3/4. And remember, this video will be over on my YouTube channel, and it's going to be up on here for you guys to look at and watch. And you can stop the video. You know, I mean, we're live right now, so but you can stop the video and put all these dimensions down. You know, get in your craft room, just have me next to you, just craft with me. You know, stop the video, craft, get your stuff ready. I mean, that's what I do when, you know, that's what I did with this. I just put her here next to me on either my phone or my iPad, and I crafted with her, which I love doing. So that was fun. Fun for me, okay? We just do that. See how I'm kind of hitting the bottom there, getting it straight. Okay, we're gonna just hold that down. Now, you need 1 piece of what, and use whatever colors you want. Use your scrap. This piece is 1 inch by 5 3/4. We're gonna make a little spine, okay? 1 inch by 5 3/4. Let me bring that back in. 1 inch by 5 3/4. You need 1. It's for the spine. So this is adhered. Now look at how nice our book is coming together. Isn't that awesome? With all of our snowmen and our snowflakes. And these are, I love that, raised. Okay, this right here, what we do, and this, you don't want it to be tight. Just take it, I just took it with my fingers like this. Okay, watch this right here. It's 1 inch, so you need about a 1/2 inch. Just fold it over the spine right there, like I'm doing, and just finger press it down, just like that. Now, we're gonna go ahead and put our Tombow in here. Make sure you get it to the edges. When you're doing this part, make sure it's to the edges and the points, the tips, just like that. Light coat, but to the edge. All right. I know, right? Do you not love this DSP? They couldn't make it fast enough. I had to wait a whole month. Mine was on back order so that I could get my orders to my customers with the free card kits that I do. But I wasn't going to vary my design because I loved this paper so much. I was like, wait, if they can't get their hands on it, at least they'll have a card kit to put together. And I just waited. So, but it was difficult. Like I said, as a demonstrator, you know, that was hard because I was like, oh my gosh, this is so stressful. Now I'm going to cut this little part right here off. I mean, it is like less than a 1/16 of an inch here, but I am going to trim it back to the envelope. And you know, the more, if you have smaller envelopes, use, you know, the design here, but just take your own measurements. And you see the way that we're covering all of this. Okay, good. Nice. And now we have our candy cane spine. How sweet. With just everything we do, each time we do one thing, it makes it cuter and cuter. Isn't that adorable? Look at that. Just cute. Okay. Now, like I said, the inside pieces, and this is why too that we did not want that to be real tight because, see, you have to be able to open the book. So that's why you just finger fold it and just press it in there, and it's okay. It's fine. So we open the book, and here are our inside pieces. And where's my sticky on that? Well, this is the only thing that we have 4 of. 4 1/4 by 5 5/8 are the inside pieces. 4, cut 4 at 4 1/4 by 5 5/8 for the inside. And it doesn't matter how you put it. Okay, I want my polka dots over here. I want these little elves over here carrying their presents on their heads. And then we're going to make a little pocket of polka dots here. That's then going to coordinate with this. Oh my goodness, it's just so stinking cute. Okay, so here we go. We're going to take this and we're just going to, again, Tombow. I know I need a really good adhesive with this because especially if you're making pockets or people are going to be opening it, you know, snail can pull away at times. You know, there's times for snail and there's times not for snail. This, I'm saying, is not a time for snail. So we're going to adhere this in here, and you're just going to put it right up to the edge there. Now with this, love that Tombow. Did you see I had that wiggle room? I just slid it with my finger. This has just a small edge, a very, very small edge around it. All right, just like that. And I'm going to really press it in there into the paper. Okay, we have one piece of the, and it's just the other side because, you know, we're double-sided. It's just the other side. One piece at 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. Cut 1. Now this, you only want it 3-sided, and you want it very thin, but to the edge. Here comes the Roomba again. It wants to get in here and clean the craft room, right? But I'm busy. Let's see, I'm going to take a little bit of that down. I didn't know if you heard it knock on the door. It's like, hey, I got to get in there and vacuum. You're messing up my program. Okay, that goes right there. And again, did you see me wiggle that down with that Tombow? I love that because, you know, with any other glue, we would have been committed probably. All right. Now, on, let's see, on the other ones, I added a little strip. Let me see what I have over here. Let's see. This is the paper that I have left. So, let's see what we have here. No, I don't like that. Might not use anything on this one. It's so stinking cute just the way it is. I think I'll just leave it by itself. You know, the other ones I put like a little strip right here. If I can do this, like I would want the entire elf thing right there, and then I would put a strip of it right here. But I don't have that cut, so we'll just move on. It's okay. But that would be something that I might add when I'm off camera. Okay, another one on this side. Now, this one has the pocket right here. So we don't want to close that. And we have a part here that's open. So you don't want to put your glue on this. You want to put your glue on your envelope. Thank you for everyone that is watching. I have 11 people watching me. Thank you so much. So just adhere your Tombow here. Make sure you get it into these corners here on the envelope, but you don't want to get it in here. And right up here at that lip, just like that. All right. Put a little bit here in the corner, a little bit more down there. Thin coat, but all over. Now, what she showed me is you take your paper and just kind of fold it in half. This is really cool because you know I hate to measure. And just pinch it right there. That gives you kind of the halfway point. Take your 1-inch circle punch, put it in here, and go less than half of the circle. Less than half. It's because of this lip right here. you definitely want to do less than half. And just punch it out, and then take this and adhere it to the outside of this envelope, and this is just going to be so stinking adorably cute right there. Ah, isn't that adorable? Oh, my daughter's on watching. Hi, Annie. Nice. Thank you for tuning in. My grandson told me the other day that he subscribed to my YouTube channel. He's 7. I think that's so sweet. Okay, now from here, what I did was I made these cards. And they're easy peasy to make. They're Poppy Parade, 5 1/4 by 4, and then Whisper White at 5 by 3 3/4. Just the normal measurements for this, okay? 5 1/4 by 4 for the Poppy Parade, and then the Whisper White is 3 by 3 3/4. And I just made these little cards like this. You could put a picture here of anybody, even your pet. And you know, if you're sending this to your mom or your grandmother, sometimes they just have everything. So it's like, I don't know what to get you. This being made from the heart, that you know they love this. Yes, the 1/2 inch circle, Lily, works very, very well. This is a 1 inch. This one's 1 inch. But the 1/2 circle works very, very well to make that pocket right there. You're exactly right. And see how we put the glue, so now we have a nice solid pocket. So I'm just going to add my card in here. Get the grandchildren or everybody from the office. Maybe somebody's sick, you know, and you want to send them a little book like this from the office, have everybody sign it. Doesn't have to be Christmas paper. You can do this with any paper. Okay, now we're going to flip from here. I made this little tag last night with the Mrs. Santa. Isn't she adorable? And the Poppy Parade. And the to and the from comes from the Sincerely Santa. She will go in here. Isn't that, let's make her look out of her little pocket right there. Isn't that cute? Okay, now we're going to turn this, and we're going to do these two. Here's the other two right here. I wanted the trees over here, the green, and the snowman over here. And so we're going to adhere this down. Now this has the fluff on it, so you definitely want to use the Tombow on this. Just like that. To the edges. And just down here on the envelope, leaving just a smidge of a border. Those measurements give you a smidge of a border. Okay, nice. Just like that. Then this one on this side. Just like that. Oh, I forgot to punch out my totally forgot to punch out my I bet you guys are screaming, you didn't punch it, you didn't punch it. So we might get a little glue in this, that's okay. There we go. No big deal. Okay. Right there. And again, it has just a tiny bit, let me bring that right up there, a tiny bit of the white showing in there. This way it closes nice on itself and it doesn't add too much bulk. So press this, really press these down. And then we're going to make that flap. We are almost done. Going to do that. So cute. Okay. The next step is to make that absolutely adorable flap like she did. Now, I love this. And I love the trees also. So what I did here, I did cover this with the trees. I really want my trees to show. This is, let's see, this is 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. This piece, if you didn't want to put DSP here, this piece is 4 1/4 by 7 3/4. All right, but I really like it, and it's scored at 5 1/2 to make this flap. but I really like it. So I want to cut this down. So I'm going to cut it down. Or actually, am I going to cut it down? I really kind of like it. Let me just adhere it to that. I really, really like the whole snowman thing. We'll just pretend we didn't put this down here. And yeah, we're just gonna do this. The other one, I made a little one. I just cut it back to like 3.5, but I'm really loving these snowmen. I like snowflakes and snowmen. The trees are pretty, but I think we can have a little bit more fun with this element. Just right here. All right. And we're going to just cover that up. And then we have 2 pieces of 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. 2 pieces of 2 1/4 by 4 1/4. And I want the polka dots on the outside of this. Oh, I love it. I just love it. And again, Tombow. And right in to get it in the corners. And just add this here. This actually came out really cute. And then when I open it, I don't just want it to be the snowman. I want it to be the polka dots. So I'm adding that. And that's going to make this little element nice and thick and sturdy. So right here, match up the edges here. Make sure you fold it in because you can always trim, okay? You can always trim. I think we're pretty good though. Oh, that is so cute. Okay, now with your bone folder, really press it down so that it is burning. Oh, I love that element. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm glad we covered that. Really glad for that. Here, I cut this out of the farmhouse framelits. That's a little stitched piece. And I have, these are retired. These are just a paper clip. I would have used the trees and the, what do we have? Snowflakes and trees and a star, something like that in those clips, but I can't even get my hand. They are on sale, but I don't have any here. So I thought I'd just use this clip. And then here's our back. And here we have a flap. If I didn't glue a shut. Did I? Did I glue a shut? I just bet I did. Yes, I did. Okay, so we don't have a flap right there. I should have put, so sorry guys. Oh no. We are totally committed here. This is already hard. Oh, I am so sorry. That I should have put the glue on the envelope instead of the piece. And I actually literally glued that shut. So there's really no way to fix it. We'll just leave it the way it is. And we're gonna close that. We're gonna bring this over. This is coming apart, okay. We're live. Hi, Mary. Nice to see you, Mary. So we'll just burnish that down and let that adhere a little bit better with that glue in there. I need to put a little bit more. And that's what's nice about the liquid glue. I cannot believe I did that with that back cover. But only live. See, if I was on YouTube, I would stop. I would go ahead and remake, or I would take this apart, I would remake, and then you wouldn't even know that it happened, but it does happen. Anyway, if I did have a flap here, I would then, well, put this in here, like that. Maybe we should just put that on there like that. What do you think? I kind of like that better than that. Okay, that's what we're doing. So I made this one because, of course, I thought I was going to have a flap. Oh, we have to make lemonade out of lemons, right? And because we have this little cutout, I'm just going to come to the edge. And there we go. Making lemonade out of lemons right there on camera. Okay, I can live with that. And then we have this, plenty of places for journaling, pictures. That's actually kind of cute. Little card here with our official seal of the North Pole. Very, very cute. Our little tag here with our Mrs. Santa. And I might go ahead and put a strip here. And then, I can't get the spine to close. God help me. Hi, Deborah. Nice to see you. Just having a little trouble with the glue, but we're fine. How funny. Okay, so then this comes across, and as you can see, when we made this little square right here, it actually closes quite nicely around there. Okay, this is starting to stick. Now, we want a belly band. So I'm just going to use some of my Poppy Parade ribbon, and I'm going to tie this in just a knot like this. And then I'll think of a tag or something that I could make in a few minutes and add it to the outside of the project. Isn't that adorable? Let's see, we have a tag over here. Let's add this tag. Does that match? That'll go. Cute. I made these, I was making these the other day for some Christmas presents. What do you think? I don't know. I don't like that green with it. Okay, we won't do that. So we'll just leave it like this, and I'll make a tag when I'm off camera. And I hope you guys got a good idea of how to make this little book. And here are my two with the farmhouse. Sorry for the little bebop at the end there where I glued things shut, but we made lemonade out of lemons. And using our pretty paper. Here are our three little books. I just want to look at this one again. Very sweet. I love that. Out of 3 envelopes. Okay. I'm okay with that. There we go. Thanks for sharing. Thank you, Joanne. I so appreciate everyone. Thanks for hanging in here with me even when I make a mistake. I appreciate it. But it does happen. So please go to stampinginthevalley.com, click on the big blue button, order any and all of your Stampin' Up! Products. Remember, if you have been a customer of mine, you will be receiving a occasions catalog with the celebration catalog. You will receive that soon, I think. And if you are a new customer of mine, you will receive an annual catalog. Until the end of the month, you'll get a holiday catalog, and then you will be on the list for the occasions and the celebration catalog. Thanks again for tuning in. Thank you for spending some of your Sunday with me. I do appreciate it. I hope you have fun and try to put together one of these books. Thanks again for watching. Have a great afternoon. Happy crafting.